Have you ever been silent in an elevator with another person or multiple people? Yes, you have. Unless you've never been in an elevator in the first place. I'm reminded back on my road trip where I was staying in a hotel and heading back to my room after being disappointed by the quote-unquote gym there. There was a treadmill, alright, got the basics. There was a chest press, I don't know why, and there was an elliptical. In a very small corner, basically in a closet. It's on the basement level. And there was a pool there as well. In an arcade. So, I went down and then found the gym. To my surprise, or to my delight, I turned back and decided to go back into my room. So I got onto the elevator and there was a family there. 2 brothers and their parents. And the younger brother had such a genuine smile when he saw that the basement was an arcade. And like in the elevator, he was talking to his brother. We're totally staying up and playing here. I commented how he shouldn't stay up too late, which is kind of the usual parent comment. But something about staying silent didn't suit the mood, or perhaps not the mood, but just didn't suit the situation. At the end of the story, I was pretty much ignored. At the same time, I would have done so anyway, even if I got a response or not. I will say I was disappointed when I got ignored, but I think I would have been more disappointed in myself if I didn't comment. Currently I'm living in a tower of apartments, essentially, and basically the only way up is from elevators. There are stairs, but there are 2 doors, and one of the doors leading up to the stairs is locked in a certain way. That's another matter. So I need to go up the elevator a lot every time I come back, and usually with lots of people. For the most part, if no one chooses to speak up, it's one of those awkward silences until everyone gets off, and then you're the last person on the elevator if you're unlucky. And then you have this little laugh to yourself. Sometimes maybe you have some relief that you finally don't have to put on this facade. I think it's sort of universally understood, sort of choosing not to speak unless spoken to. But I would say that it's more the universal fear of putting oneself out there. I think that awkward elevator silences should be best eliminated or minimized for the most part. It's a space to pretty much have only a shallow conversation. And to me, I still do believe that shallow conversations are worthless to me. Or I guess, perhaps it depends on the scenario. Depends on the person. After a couple of experiences, I think that having shallow conversations, it can spark something in someone. One of these experiences, I for one, on a day where I felt like complete shit, and then I just woke up Felt like shit. Did some work. And then was heading out. And there was a worker there. It was like he was working on renovating one of the apartments nearby. Or like right next door. And I looked at him. We locked eyes. And then he asked me how I was doing. So, you know, the usual. I didn't hear him the first time, so I took off my earbuds. And then I asked him again, and then he said how I was doing. And I responded with the automatic good. I really do not like responding with good. But that got me... After that happened, that really got me thinking and reflecting about myself. Sort of about this automatic response of, oh yeah, I'm doing good. But I wasn't feeling good at all. It was just, the response was so automatic that I didn't have enough time to think about how I was feeling. In turn, I don't really think about what I'm feeling all that much to begin with. So, it's kind of hard. But anyway, I came back after a couple hours and he was still there. When I came back, I told him I was thankful that he asked me how I was doing. I told him that I was feeling like complete ass. And that his hand reaching out towards me really had an impact on me. And I'm thankful that he asked me how I was doing. It's from this I think that the little things in life can sometimes have a great impact. And I think that in an elevator, it's uncomfortable to be silent, and yet almost nobody does anything about it. So combining two things in one, not break the awkwardness, and two, have a good impact. I mean, what else are you going to do in the elevator? Look at your phone? Come on.